Hello. Hello, Miss Lana. Thank you for sharing. Marie, we're doing one free yes or no question. So if you have a question that will get a yes or no answer, that is what we are giving away today for sharing out. Give me just a second, guys. I got to share it on my profile. Hi, Mylene. Hi, Audra. Thank you, Lana. I appreciate you. You're so sweet. Hello, Jessica. Come on in, everybody. We are going to be doing an assortment of readings tonight. Please be more specific. Soon could be any amount of time. Please be very specific with your question if you're asking a yes or no question. Soon could mean many different things, Marie. Hi, David. How are you? Hi, Melanie. Come on in. How are you, David? Will you find Mr. Right in the next 2 months, Marie Taylor? I'm sorry, dear. No. Not in the next 2 months, darling. That's not what I'm seeing at all. I'm seeing probably closer to 8 months. Sorry, my love. Hello, Jeanette. Charlene. Did you make a new profile? All right. Let's see what we got.
Hi,
here.
Mylene. Hi, Audra.
Put that down so I can see who is sharing. Samantha, you have not shared, so I will not answer your question. Mylene, is the man I'm with really in love with me? Yes. Yes, he is. Okay, so we are doing a variety of readings tonight. Let me put Mylene's name on here. And I also answered Marie Taylor. So I'm going to write your name down if I answered your question. All right. You did. Well, look at you. Leanne, are you sure it's your first time? Because I feel like I've seen your name before. Fred! Holy smokes! Please look at the directions in the description box of the video. It says, please share out. So you get the share badge on your name. If you would like me to answer one of your questions, a yes or no question, please be very specific with your question. You must have the share badge in order for me to answer your question. Mylene, I said yes, dear. I look officious. What does that mean? My goodness. Yes, you need to share, my darling. You need to share if you want me to answer your question. Now, if you make a donation of a minimum of $10, I will do some type of reading for you, depending on what spirit guides me to do. Is that a word? I don't know, Fred. Is it? No, it is not just a card reading. It is whatever a spirit tells me to give you. I'm not leaning towards cards tonight. Normally, if I'm doing cards, I will say I'm doing just cards, but that's not what we're doing. Okay, Shaban, if you don't listen. Okay. You made a donation. Okay, David, I'll put you on this list. And I don't even know how to spell your name, Shaban. Okay, calm down. It's my boyfriend cheating on me. No. Siobhan, your boyfriend is not cheating on you, but I do feel like you have been cheated on in the past. And I feel like this has really kind of colored the way that you view your relationships, and it makes you very suspicious and suspectful of people. And I think that that is influencing your fear that your boyfriend is cheating on you. Just because he's not behaving in the way that you would want him to does not mean that he's cheating on you. So that's a very long no answer, but there you are, dear. Okay. Hi, Melanie. Come on in. So I answered Siobhan. Okay, so we are going to do David. Leanne, we are doing yes or no questions for sharing. It is not spirit messages. It is yes or no questions only for sharing. You get one yes or no question. Okay, hon? Will I be moving to where I want to be within the next year? I say yes, Jeanette. I do feel like it's just going to be under the wire. It's just under the wire. Okay. I don't feel like it's going to be much within, like, you're just barely make it. Okay, David, darling, I have a woman here for you. Do you have a lady that's passed over? She's showing me she was a smoker. She's also showing me some type of game she liked to play. What is that? No idea what that is. She's showing me that something that she's got. It's round. And it almost looks like it's wooden. I don't know what this is. Female smoker. What else do you want to tell me, ma'am? She's wearing a scarf. It's almost it's a scarf. Oh, why she's wearing a scarf, but that's what she's showing me. Okay. Donations get priority over the free readings, y'all. So if you would like to get a reading, please let me know. Yes, they're round and it's wooden. Yes, Chinese checkers. Thank you. I'm like, what is this? Okay. Yes. Who is this lady? Oh, thank you. I couldn't think of the name of it. And I'm like, I don't know what this is. Your grandma on your mom's side was a smoker. Did she play Chinese checkers as well? Thank you, Fred. I will do that, darling. I will pick somebody. Okay. What do you She's drinking a glass of milk, and I don't know why she wants you to know that, but that's what she's doing. She's drinking a glass of milk. I don't know if this is something that she liked. This is something that she did every day, had a big glass of milk, but she's showing me this big glass of milk. Hey, Connie, how are you, my darling? Hi, Cassie. Come on in, everybody. Come and have a sit. She's dunking a cookie in this milk. Hi, Alma. Thank you so much. Was she missing a tooth, darling? Because she's going like this, and she's showing me like she's missing a tooth. I don't know if it's because she had a sweet tooth, because she's showing me this cookies and milk situation. It could just be that she had a sweet tooth, but she showed me the milk first, and then she showed me dunking a cookie in the milk. It almost looks like a ginger snap or something. I don't know why she's showing me this. It's not a normal like chocolate chip cookie. It's dark. Yeah, ginger snaps are not made with sugar. They're not made with sugar. They're made with ginger and molasses. Okay. Either way, she's showing me this cookie, and she's showing me so her teeth for some reason. They make sugar-free cookies, you know. What do you want me to tell David? Open this book. Okay. Look inside this book. What is this? Read this book. Oh. She wants you to read the Bible. What would be another way we could interpret that, ma'am? Get back to God is what she said. So I don't know if you have not been following whatever faith she is, but she's telling me that and honestly, David, I don't feel like this is about you and your relationship status. I don't feel like that's what she's getting at. No. She loves him. She loves him. She's telling me, no. I love him. I love him. She wants you to get right within yourself. Okay. She wants you get back to God because God is within you. And she wants you to get right within yourself. Okay. You no longer follow your Catholic upbringing. Okay. She wants you to find the God within you. Okay. That's what she's telling me. I don't feel like it's anything personal to do with your lifestyle or anything like that. She loves you very much. But she wants you to find something to believe in, something to give you strength and hope. And I feel like personally that's inside of you. Thank you, Connie. Okay. Hi, Jen. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. So that is what I have for you, David. And I personally just feel like it's about finding the love within yourself, finding the source of strength within yourself, because that's what people turn to God for. They turn to God for a source of strength and to have faith in something. And I honestly feel like this is about you having faith in yourself and strength in yourself. Okay. Why, thank you, Tani. It's one of my favies. Okay, so David has made a donation, and then Fred made a donation for a viewer, but I'm going to answer one question for somebody that has shared out. You're welcome, David. I hope that helps you because I feel like there's been some questions here. I'm not sure if you've been struggling with finding motivation in your life or just struggling with showing up for yourself, because it feels to me like there's a little bit of a searching energy inside of you. And I think that we need to turn within to find it. Okay. Lee Ann, will both my grandkids come live with me, please? Yes, but not at the same time. This isn't going to happen, both of them at the same time. I think it's going to be 2 different times. Okay. One first and then the other. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing them both at the same time. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. So if you're interested in a reading tonight, the minimum donation is $10. Okay. And I'm going to pick a number. Oh, I made a coffee. Patricia Higgins wants to know, do you see me getting financially stable? Leanne says, thank you. It makes sense. Okay, so that makes sense as far as your situation. Patricia wants to know, do you see me getting financially stable? Is there a time limit here, Patricia? Because if this is just an open-ended question, then I would say yes, at some point you will get financially stable. But unless you give me a specific time, I can only answer yes or no to what you asked me. I did forget my coffee, Fred. I made it and I sat down and then I completely forgot it. So, anywho. Okay, it does make sense because it's a family law matter and then the kids are in two different places. Okay, good. Patricia wants to know if she will be financially stable within the next year. Year from now? I want to say no. Patricia, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that everything is going to be worked out by February 1st of next year. I do feel like you will definitely be on the way to it. You'll be getting close to it. But the stability is not going to come until after February. But I do feel like it's something that you should be working on consistently from now to then. Cassie, what are you talking about? Just because you hear him, okay. Just because you hear him doesn't mean he's not in heaven. Is that why, David? Maybe that's why she wants you to get connected again. I don't know. Okay, so if you're interested in a reading, please make a minimum donation of $10 and I will give you what Spirit leads me to give you. Okay? Tani wants to know, will I meet my bestie this year? It's not looking like it, Tani. It got canceled on me, but I will do my best to come and visit you anyway. Just pray for miracles. Pray for miracles. The locations fell through in Wisconsin, so I will not be going. Unless somebody wants to put me up with a bunch of people. Oh, I'm just kidding. Hi, Xana. Thank you, David. I appreciate you. Cassie, there's 4 different places that you can donate in the description box of the video. Okay, there is PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. And that's if you just click on the description box, they are located there. Okie dokie. So I'm going to pick one person. Fred made a donation for a random viewer to get a reading. So, Xana, I have a split decision on that. Xana, you're killing me, Smalls. Okay, I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 21. And go. Pick one number between 1 and 21. Thank you, David. I love you so much. Have a wonderful night. Pick one number between 1 and 21, please. If you see somebody has already picked the number, 11, 19, 14 was already taken, Xylon. 12, 8, 18, 11, 17. 17 was already taken, Charlene. 14 was already taken, Samantha. 5, 19 was already taken, Alma. 17, I believe, was already taken, Tawny. 14 was already taken. 2, Come on, y'all. Plug into me. Plug into me. Three's already been done, Alma. Okay, Cassie. Hi, Eddie. 17's already been taken. There's not many more numbers left, guys. Punky. Punky has it. Punky has it. Punky has it. Number 16. Number 16. See? Wait, can you see it? Boop. All right, Punky, let's see what we got for you. Punky's won, everybody. Say congrats. And Cassie said she donated. So let me just update my list real quick. All right. Sherry Ann, I got you. Cassie, I got you. All right. Yay, congratulations. Okay, Miss Punky. So I'm having an older male coming through for you, my darling. He's showing me blue. Why? What is this? This feels like some kind of a what's the branch of the service that has blue uniforms? Navy? Is that the Navy? No. Okay. Marines? I don't know. I don't know which. The Navy? It is the Navy? Okay. Thank you so much, Eddie. Thank you, guys. Okay. Punky, do you have somebody that's passed over that was a Navy veteran? Not sure what's happening. You're just throwing out numbers. It's too funny. Oh, goodness. Your dad was a Marine. Okay, I did say Marine after that. But he's showing me, I think Marines have blue dress uniforms because I'm seeing dress uniform. Does he have 2 stars on his uniform, Punky? Because he's showing me 2 stars. I don't know what these stars represent. I don't know if this is 2 tours or dress blues. Yes, that's what I thought, because he's showing me blue, and it feels to me, because he's showing me 2 stars and I don't know what this means. He's showing me shooting. There's an explosion. Pulling somebody. So he saved somebody. He saved somebody. Do you understand this? I feel like he saved somebody's life. What is that? A purple heart? Your uncle also. Okay. Do you understand what I'm telling you, these messages, though, as far as your relatives? Okay. Yes, he did save somebody. Because he's showing me pulling somebody and wrapping them up. Do you understand? I feel like it was somebody kind of important. It might have been like his commander or squadron leader. I don't know what they're called. But he's telling me that he saved somebody. And he's showing me his arm in a sling. Did he get shot in the arm? Or shrapnel in the arm? Because he's showing me his arm in a sling. It almost looks like it's he did. Your uncle got shot. Okay, thank you. And who's the one that had the pipe that liked to smoke the pipe? Whew. Coffee. It's almost like he's almost showing me like Popeye, you know, where you have the pipe and it's just hanging out. Your dad smoked a pipe. Okay, because he's showing me having it. He looks like Popeye with the military hat and the pipe hanging out of his mouth. Okay, and we're swapping war stories. That's what he's telling me. We're swapping war stories. I feel like he had several people that he stayed connected to after his service. Okay. So it feels like he had some brothers. I don't know, brothers, or, you know, like a band of brothers, or people that he became close with when he was in the service. Okay. And he's showing me swapping war stories, getting together with these people and swapping war stories. Now, I don't know if he means during life or if he's talking about right now where he's at, if he's swapping war stories where he is. Okay. It could be both even. Yes. What else do you want her to know, dear? Your dad tells your dad, slow down. Your dad is telling me that he loves you and misses you very much. These gentlemen, they hold you in very high regard, high esteem. Okay. They're talking about you climbing the ladder. I don't know if this is if you're at your job, if you're trying to climb the ladder at your job or get a raise or a promotion, but they're showing me you climbing the ladder. And they're saying for you to pray for assistance. Okay. That's what I have for you. You're kind of okay. That's what they're showing me. You climbing a ladder, however that resonates with you, whether you're trying to climb a social ladder, a financial ladder, a career ladder. They're showing me you climbing the ladder, and whatever it is you're trying to climb out of, to pray and ask them for assistance, and they will help you. But you have to ask. They can't intervene in your life without you asking. Okay. So I hope that resonated with you. All right. And now we're going to do Miss Sherry Ann. Is there a yes or no question from a sharer that would like to have their question answered? Yes or no? Be very specific. Climbing a spiritual ladder. Okay. Some kind of ladder you're trying to climb. Sounds good. That was a loud one. Audra wants to know, this guy, I just met Andy, a good guy for me. Andy and Audra. I like that. Audra. This is a lovely combination. This is so nice because I feel like you guys both have a very gentle, caring soul. I feel like he's a little goofy sometimes. Like he can be very spontaneous, and he has kind of a quirky sense of humor. But I feel like he's very young at heart, and that he could bring some fresh life into you. Okay, that's what I'm feeling for you, darling. I love it so much. I love it so much, Audra. Give it a shot. See what happens. Don't put too much pressure. Okay, just because you guys are a good frequency match does not mean that he's the one, but it's a really good possibility. You're welcome. Give it a shot. You never know. Okay. Now we're going to do Miss Sherry Ann. What do we have for Sherry Ann? Sherry Ann, we're going to do a physical health check on you. Sherry Ann, come on, okay. Hi, Rachel. Yes, I got you. Sherry paid before you, dear. You're right after her. Don't worry. She was when I refreshed, she had slipped in there without saying anything. She snuck in the back door. No, that sounds horrible. Okay. Anyway, Sherry Ann. So I'm feeling, when I connect to you, I'm feeling an issue across the stomach here. And I'm not committed to it being your actual stomach. I feel like it might be your large intestine. Okay. It feels swollen to me. It feels like you might have had some issues here. What I want to say is it almost feels like you have colitis, like a swollen intestine, or as like a red swollen spot here on your stomach. Have you been having some issues when you eat certain foods? Because I feel like, just with my experience with Travis, had everything known to man wrong with him, but or he thought he did. Colitis is very hard when you eat greasy foods, spicy foods, caffeine, oily foods, things of that nature. And it causes a lot of irritation in the bowel. Okay. You do have irritable bowel sometimes. Okay. I feel like this is just it could be corrected. I want you to know. I want you to start taking a zinc supplement. Zinc picolinate has the highest absorption rate for zinc supplements. There's 3 different zincs. So zinc picolinate is the best one, and start taking that every day. I used to have gastrointestinal issues as well, and I started taking zinc and stopped eating fried foods. I stopped eating dairy, and it cleared up. It's not, even though they say there's no cure for it, you can definitely put yourself in remission by taking better care of your body. Okay. Hi, Alicia. Thank you so much. I'm glowing. How lovely. Hello, Miss Crystal. Let me see what else I have for you, Sherry Ann. I'm feeling a lot of weight on your back. You're sitting too much, darling. Gluten is hard on colitis as well. Yes, ma'am. Gluten is very hard on the body when you have intolerance. Okay, so I'm seeing this like weight and this pressure on your back. I feel like it has to do with you sitting and the way that you're sitting. I know you had mentioned working from home. So I'm just assuming that you're sitting in a very comfortable chair, but it's just the way I feel like I'm hunched forward and I'm getting a lot of pressure right there between my shoulder blades area. Hunched sometimes. Yes. And it feels to me like this is just, this is stress. This is just the way you're sitting. You're stressing your body like this. And so if you can swing it, I would definitely try to get your person. I don't know if that's public knowledge. Get somebody to rub right there. I would say from about halfway up your back to in your shoulder blades like this. Just kind of rub like this, because that's where I'm seeing it. Okay. What else? It's also you also have a pinch in your lower back. This is about, what are we looking here? L1, first lumbar. That's what it looks like to me. You have a pinch there. I don't know if you have degenerative disc disease or if that, is in your family or whatever, but that's what it feels like to me. Okay. You have sciatica. Well, you have sciatica because something is being pinched, darling. But this is higher. What is that? That's the S1, 4, 5. Yeah, it's between, I want to say maybe about S3. No, L3. I'm sorry. S is the bottom. Lumbar number 3 is where I'm feeling it at. Okay. So you might want to, I know you had said you had some issues with doctors and your insurance, but find a doctor that can look at that for you, maybe get an MRI or something, because it looks like it might it definitely feels like degeneration going on there. You can also take CoQ10 for that. Okay, CoQ10 is good for lubricating the joints and body lubrication in general. Liquid collagen would be really good for that as well. As far as inflammation, all inflammation comes from your emotions. So I feel like this might have something to do with the situation that you've been worrying about. Okay. Okay. I find it so fascinating that you're able to channel physical things on another person like you're doing with body scans. I wonder if anyone can do that. Probably not. I'm pretty cool. Turmeric is really good. And you have been depressed a lot. Okay, so your emotions are causing some of the inflammation in your body. Okay, unprocessed emotions. So I think you should sit down with your emotions, have a nice chat with them, acknowledge them. Okay. Okay, Alicia, via Cash App. Yes, ma'am. Let me get that. I got you, Alicia. Okay. Let me refresh my PayPal too. Okay, that's what I have for you, my love. So I hope that helps you on your journey. You might want to get those things looked at. Okay. What is this? I got no. Crystal, Charlene. Okay, Charlene. And then Crystal. All right, ladies, I got y'all. Cassie, let's see what we got for Cassie. One yes or no question for somebody who has shared out on Facebook. One yes or no question. Hi, Missy. Hello, my darling. What I'm doing is I'm doing a minimum $10 donation. If you would very specifically like to hear from your dad, you would have to make a minimum donation of $10, and I will put you on the list. Shelly Clayton. Shelly wants to know. Shelly. Okay, Shelly, again, soon is a very open-ended word. So I want you to contemplate a timeline for me, what timeline you're willing to negotiate with. Are you talking about 6 months, a year, 3 weeks? What is soon for you? Be very specific with your question. Okay, Shelly? So pick a specific time that you want me to consider for you. Will I find love within a year? Shelley. Shelley Clayton, find love within a year? Yes. This is not what she's asking. I'm just going to say yes, Shelley. Please be very specific with your question. And the reason I'm saying that is because she did not specify romantic love. And that's not what I was being shown. I wasn't being shown romantic love. Okay. But you will find love within a year. Okay. I'm sorry, my darling. Sometimes they're very, very specific. Okay. Now we are going to do Cassie. Cassie, are you here? Coffee. Hi, Cassie. What am I doing for Cassie today? Okay. Cassie, I have a lady here for you, hun. Hi. I have a woman here from you. She seems a lot older. She's talking very fast and she's kind of tripping over her words. And I keep hearing, calm down, mama. That's what I'm hearing. I'm not sure who this is, but when they get excited, they start stuttering and they get like hung up on their words like this. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. It feels like she wants to point her finger at somebody too. And I'm not sure. She's a little shaky, so I'm not sure if she had like some kind of like a Parkinson's or something. I'm not really sure what this is. But I've got, she just feels shaky to me when she's holding up her hand and she's trying to point. She's a little shaky. Okay. Yes, Rachel, it's $10 minimum. If you click on the video description on YouTube, if you click out of the live chat in the description, there's 4 different ways for you to pay if you want to get on the list. She had past polio. Okay, and so did she have like trouble with her arm or her hand or something? Post polio. Okay, so she was a little shaky. Okay, thank you. We are talking to Cassie. And this is Pat. Okay. Okay, thank you. Do you understand about her tripping over her words and stuff like that, having a little bit of a stutter or having trouble talking sometimes, right? Oh, you're all here together. Is this your family, everybody? Okay. She feels really thin in the face. She feels like a much older woman. I'm not sure if she was 70 or something, or over 70. But she feels like, I don't know if she lost weight throughout her life and she was thin when she passed, or if she was always thin. But she's coming to me thin. Like I can see her cheekbones. She's coming to me thin. Does that make sense to you? Okay, Jenny. I will definitely write that down. Maybe you have another person? Okay. And who is the person that had the problem with their head? This to me, this could be an aneurysm, stroke, dementia, Alzheimer's disease, anything neurologically related, or it could also be like a brain tumor or like trauma to the head, but I'm getting somebody with head issues. She was always overweight. Happy was always overweight, but lost a lot in the last few years. Okay, so you have 2 people here for you now. And did she have short hair, ma'am? Because I'm seeing a woman with short gray hair. Okay. And who had the head related issue? I also have a gentleman waiting. You have a lot of people here. Okay, Rachel. I put you on the list. Your grandmother's name is Happy. Okay. Okay, and which one of these? Okay, this is the gentleman. Okay, so I have a gentleman coming forward for you now. He's got a lot of pain in his lungs. I'm not sure if this is lung cancer, emphysema, COPD, or something of this nature. But if he was a smoker, I'm feeling wheezy. I also feel like there's a kidney-related issue with him as well. Okay, is this your grandpa? Thank you. He's coughing at me, so I know that this is something to do with his lungs. I feel like he might have like a tumor or something in his lungs. He also has an issue with his left kidney. Your grandpa. Okay, thank you. He's telling me his kidneys were weak. He's telling me that he had some issues going to the bathroom. That's what he's telling me. Okay, I'm not sure if you're aware of that or not, but he's telling me he had problems with his flow. His kidneys were weak. He's telling me he had some issues. He did have a tumor in his lungs and was a smoker. Okay, thank you. And do you understand about the kidneys? Is this your grandpa? Is this another man coming through? Because there's two. Is there two? It's two male energies here. Okay, and who is this other person with you? He's giving me an initial F. Okay, he's giving me the initial F for this person that's with him. Frank, Fred, something. He's also talking about his hearing. I feel like he had a hearing issue as well. I'm not sure if he had a hearing aid, but I'm just feeling something with the ear. Okay. What messages do you have for Cassie? You're not sure on the F name. It could be a first or last name with F. Okay. Just tuck it away because you never know when it's going to make sense to you. Papa had hearing aids. Okay. And so since you're paying, did you pay for your sister as well? I wrote all this down so we don't have to get the same messages if they do choose to do more spiritual messages when your sister. And he also had a head injury. Thank you so much for that validating information. I appreciate you. Yes, your papa had hearing aids and a head injury. Thank you so much. Just writing it down so we don't have to get the same messages. What would you like to tell Cassie? If you had to give her a message today, what would you need to tell her? Go with your heart, dear. Okay. Go with your heart is what they're telling me. They want you to make this decision. I feel like there's something that you have been contemplating and you're having an argument between your head and your heart. Okay. They're telling me that you need to go with your heart. Because when we lead with our heart, right, we're leading with we're making decisions based on love, based on the emotion of love. So I'm not saying your attachment, don't go with your attachment, okay? I'm saying go with love. All right? That's what they want you to know. Okay, dear? Hope that makes sense to you. All right. So we are going to go on now to Miss Alicia. And I've got Rachel on the list. I hope you enjoyed your reading today. Y'all are getting some good stuff for $10, let me tell you. All right. We are going to Alicia. Hello, my darling. I will answer one yes or no question. One free yes or no question. Please be very specific. You have to have shared out and have a share icon next to your name. One yes or no question. Be very specific. If it is a time period, please make sure you include whatever time period you want to know. One yes or no question. Kim Edwards. Is getting a divorce the right thing? Kim Edwards. Just writing down that I answered your question, Kim. Is getting a divorce the right thing for me to do? Kim, I need more information. What is your husband's first name? First name only. Hi, Linda. How are you? William. Is getting a divorce from William the right thing for Kim to do? Yes. Why? They have become incompatible. Okay, Kim, the spirit is telling me yes, that is the right option for you and William because you have become incompatible as far as your timelines. Okay, as in one of you is on a different timeline now energetically, and so you should follow that with your physical self. That you're being pulled away. Okay, you're being pulled in two different directions. You're no longer on the same timeline. That's not how it's, that's not, I'm not seeing a reconciliation possible for you because you have developed at a different rate of speed on your soul journey. Your souls have developed at a different rate of speed and you're being pulled in a different direction. Okay, so the answer for that would be yes, that would be in your best interest. Okay, Alicia, my darling. So I'm feeling a past life thing here for you, Alicia, and I'm just going to tune into that for just a moment. Okay. Let me see what I get for Miss Alicia with the past life reading. Alicia. You're welcome. Sarah. Okay. Missy and Sarah Jane. You got it, darling. Thank you, Rachel. Alicia, are you here? Hello, David. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Troy. How are you, my friend? Long time no see. Okay, Miss Alicia Grace. Okay, thank you. Alicia, we are being pulled to the past for you. If you give me just a moment, I'm just going to move this over for a second so I can look at your face. Alicia, have you had issues with your ankle in this life or one or both of your ankles in this life? You are. Okay. This is why I'm being shown your past life energy here. I immediately connected. This is something that's going through your energy right now. When we have situations like this occur, this is a recurring trauma, okay, or an echo of trauma that we suffered in the past. And what I'm feeling for you immediately, I got pulled back into like Celtic time with you, and I saw you, and you were I could see you wearing an apron. You had a bonnet. There was a very big horse. It's a very big horse. Really big. I don't know what those are called. The Clydesdale. I don't even know if that's the right place, but this is what I'm seeing. Something, a very big horse. It was like, 17, 18 hands high or whatever. And this horse like stepped on you. This horse stepped on you and hurt your ankle. Okay. And that's what I was seeing immediately. And that's why I asked if you were having issues or if you've had issues with your ankle, because that's what I saw immediately. This is a reverberation of this past life energy. It's in your current energy right now. This is why you're having trouble with your ankle right now, because of this past life reverberation coming through you right now. So we want to make this stop, right? How can we make this stop? We need to acknowledge Sarah suffered an injury. Okay, Alicia, your name was Sarah, and this life, Sarah, S-E-R-A, Sarah. And okay, so this happened, and when this happened, this literally changed your whole life. You became very, very bitter because of this injury. It changed the whole course of your life. You were no longer marriageable because you had this disfiguration, so to speak. I don't know if you've been having trouble in this lifetime with relationships, but this is what I'm seeing here. Like there's a bitterness. There's a bitterness towards men in general. Okay. And I feel that it's all because of this past life energy, this whole, it's a reverberation. It's just coming through. You're still attached to it at a soul level. I want you to release this energy, okay? Because until you release it and say that you've been bitter for enough, that you no longer want to have these feelings, that you no longer want to have this angst because this happened to you. It's like being resentful. You could even be very resentful of horses in general, or intimidated by horses and not want to get close to horses because of this past life energy that for you, because it ruined your life. Okay. Barb, my friend Jamie's going to be on tomorrow night, darling. My friend Jamie and I will be doing mediumship readings tomorrow night, and what comes through for us. So this is what I feel for you. So what we need to do, Alicia, is just acknowledge that this was Sarah's timeline. This no longer affects you. This no longer needs to affect you, and that we just nullify all karma throughout for this situation. Okay? You are scared and intimidated by them. Yes, ma'am. Because you love his voice. Yeah, his Australian voice. So that'll be tomorrow night, guys. My friend Jamie is a wonderful healer, good friend. And he will be coming on with me tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time to do readings. Okay. Okay. I just told you how to release the energy, to make a vow to the universe that you no longer want to be associated with any feelings, resentment, anger, or suppressed emotions based on the timeline that Sarah existed in, and that you release this throughout all time, space, realities. And this no longer will affect you. Okay? Because it's just bouncing back and forth, back and forth. It's like in a circle. Yeah. I feel like you've had some issues with weak ankles for several lifetimes since then. And I just feel like it wasn't, you can do it either way, dear. It doesn't matter. You can do it either way. Your thoughts are very loud. Okay. It doesn't have to be, but your thoughts are very loud. Okay. Let us see what we have next. Alicia, thank you so much for allowing me to connect to your energy to give you that healing message. Lead position at work. I'm sorry, Troy. I didn't catch. Will I get the lead position? Oh, we'll get the lead position at work. Troy wants to know if he will get the lead position at work. Yes. Yes, Troy, you are very worthy, and I want you to remember that. Troy, you are very worthy. I am worthy of the lead position at work. You're welcome, Alicia. I'm sorry you're having trouble with your ankle. Do try to say that a few times, okay? And soak it in some Epsom salt, some warm salt water or something that might help a little bit, okay? And pineapple helps heal the body. It increases the timeline, how long it takes for your body to heal from injuries. So try some pineapple, okay? All right. What is next? Charlene, it's your turn. Charlene, my darling. Sorry, my phone's making all kinds of noises. Okay, Cassie, I got both of your payments already. Okay, just making sure. Hello, Miss Charlene. Yes, I am. You work. That's right. You work hard. You work hard and you are deserving. You are deserving, Troy. Okay, Miss Charlene, let's see what we got for you, dear. We're going to look in the future for you, Charlene, okay? That's what I'm getting for you, so that's what we're going to do. Charlene, I'm feeling and I'm seeing some kind of move. It feels like a physical move. I don't know if you've planned on moving or if you've recently moved. Let me know how close to the present I am, okay? Because I'm seeing a move here because I'm taking things down off of the walls like I'm packing. All right? Do you understand that? Have you thought about moving, contemplated moving, even if it's just from one apartment to another within the same city? Because I see you taking things down off the wall. You're planning on moving. Okay, so I'm seeing this move happening. Do you already have a place picked? Because I'm seeing like sliding glass doors. So I'm not sure if this goes out to like a balcony or if this goes out to like a backyard or something like this. But that's what I'm seeing. Just one second. Okay, what do we got here? Yes. Okay, so this place does have sliding glass doors. I do see you going to this place. What else am I going to look at here? Show me further. I can see there's something wrong. Do you have a car, Charlene? This looks like a Volkswagen or something like this. It's an older car. I'm not really sure, but I can see that there's something leaking underneath the front of the car. I don't know if this is like coolant or if this is an oil leak, but I'm seeing some kind of leak in this car. Okay. Do you have an old car? Yes, you have a car. Okay. I want you to pay attention to the fluids in your car. Okay. That's what I'm saying here. You do have an older car. Okay. Thank you. Please pay attention to the fluids in your car because I'm seeing something leaking here. And if you don't keep an eye on it, make sure that it's full or get it fixed, your car is just going to kaput. Okay, because when we run our vehicles dry on fluids, they stop working. Okay, so what else are we seeing here? There's a dog here. There's like a black and white dog. I'm seeing a black and white dog. Do you understand this? Charlene, do you see what is this black and white dog? Are you thinking about getting a dog when you move, or do you have one? Hello, Jill. How are you, my darling? I'm going to need you to share out to get one of the little man people with the line next to him so that I can answer your question for you, okay? Do you understand about the dog, Charlene? You have one. She's brown. Okay. This might be a dog where you're moving to. Okay, because I'm seeing a dog. It's black and white. It's not brown, and it's not terribly big either. It just looks like some kind of a Chihuahua mix. Honestly, it looks like longer haired, kind of like a small, I don't know. But I'm seeing a dog here, and it looks like it's standing outside of this sliding glass door. So I don't know if this is something like a dog that wants to be friends with your dog, or what this is. Okay, but I'm seeing this dog here. This is not a mean dog. It's not a vicious dog. It's a very sweet dog. I think it might belong to a neighbor wherever you're moving to. Okay, and this is going to help you meet people where you move. Okay, this little dog is very friendly, and it belongs to a lady that lives just a few doors down from you, and you're going to be friends with her. This is great. This is great news, Charlene. I feel like you guys probably have a lot in common, okay? As far as your past. And so the universe always brings us in alignment with people that we can relate to in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like that's what's happening here, that you have somebody that can relate to you, that you can relate to, that you have things in common, some kind of common ground to build a friendship on. That's what I'm seeing for you, Charlene. And I hope that helps you in the future. Be careful with the fluids in your car, okay? Excuse me. All right. Crystal, my love. I don't know why you don't have a little man, Barb. You have something else. What is it? You're welcome, darling. Hi, Angela. Barb, you have a little one next to your name, and it means you're an anniversary follower. That you've been following me since 2020. Okay, back to what we were doing. Why is that on there? Back to what we were doing. All right, because you're awesome. That's right, you are. Okay, we are going to pick one person. We're going to pick one person to do a yes or no question. Please share out and have the share badge next to your name. I appreciate you. And if you would like to get a guaranteed reading, please make a minimum $10 donation. Who are we going to? Happy birthday, Angela! How wonderful. Let's see. Please, if you would like your question answered, a yes or no question, please be very specific. Please be very specific. Oh, it's also your son's birthday. How wonderful. Everybody's birthday today, January 31st. How fabulous. You get to be January babies while also being an Aquarius. How special. It's like a double good thing. right? Okay. First question. Okay. Cheryl, let me write you down, Cheryl. All right. Cheryl wants to know, will my gifts get clearer this year? Cheryl, I want to tell you, yes, is the answer to your question. I feel like in the spring, and I'm seeing April 24th, somewhere around the end of April, last week of April, I feel like you're going to start getting some headaches, some pains in your head. Okay. And this is like, it's like a third eye awakening process for you. Okay. So when you start getting these pains in your head, this is what I want you to do. Cheryl, okay, when you start getting these pains in your head in April 24th, somewhere around April 24th is what I'm seeing for you, honey. When you start drink lots of water, first of all, it's super, super important that you drink lots of water. And I want you to go outside as often as you can and sit outside to kind of get that energy to flow through you, because it's like trying to force the cork off of a wine bottle with just your willpower, right? And so this is what we're doing. This is what you're trying to get stronger. And so what I need you to do, I need you to ground your energy. I need you to stay focused on that while you're out 20 minutes or so. Just try to be very mindful when you're outside, mindful of the fact that you're trying to get your energy to flow through to the earth and back through you. Okay. So this is what I want you to do. Drink lots of water. This is when it's going to start increasing for you as April. Is what I heard in the spring. The spring is when things will start growing within you. And that's what I heard for you. And I hope that makes a lot of sense to you, Cheryl. Okay, Crystal. What do we have for Crystal? Crystal, how are you? How have you been? Crystals are. Did she leave? Crystal. I'm ready. Life is so different and better. Well, look how wonderful that is. I'm so happy. I am so happy. That's wonderful. Okay, this is really good. What do we do? Okay. They want me to do cards for you, Crystal. I don't know why, but this is what we're doing. We're doing cards for you, Crystal. So let's see what happens. I reached for them and then I said no, and then I reached for them again. So that's what we're doing. They want you to pay attention to the synchronicities. If you're not aware of what a synchronicity is, this is when some things happen that you see, hear, feel, that remind you of something else in the exact same way. Okay, so this could be like seeing the number 111 or 222. Those are angel number synchronicities. And like, say, for example, you meet somebody and their favorite bookstore is a bookstore that you used to work at. That is a synchronicity as well. Okay. I had a whole bunch of cards pop out. So let's see what happens. This is parallels. It's parallels. Okay. I'm really happy about what I'm seeing here with these cards, because I feel like there's been a lot of effort put forth by you to really get peace of mind within yourself, to find happiness and peace within yourself. Okay, this is what I'm feeling. This Four of Swords is coming out here, and she's definitely feeling like it's okay to put her swords down. She doesn't have to defend herself anymore. You can see all the roses around her. Those are rose petals. So this is all about love and feeling love for yourself. She's dressed in red, feeling love for yourself. The Ace of Pentacles comes out with the Nine of Swords in reverse. This has been you. It's been a struggle. I'm not going to lie. It feels like it has been a struggle for the last, I want to say, year. What donated reading, Barb? What are you talking about? You've been working on you. Hi, Tara. How are you? But it feels like it's been for like the last year or so, 10 months to a year, because I've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which is bringing me a 1, but I also have the 9. So I'm kind of feeling like 10 months to a year for you. Okay. And it feels like we've been having a really hard time, like moving out of the energy where we're feeling guilt, where we're feeling regret, remorse. There's a lot of these like negative emotions attached to this, and I just feel like we had a hard time, and that we finally got to a place with this Four of Swords where we can just be comfortable, and you don't have to pour so much energy into that unforgiving cup, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so I feel like it's been a struggle for you, and we're finally getting to the point here with this Page of Pentacles where we're not pouring as much, because the Ace of Pentacles is everything there is. This page is just a little bit, and it's getting easier is what I'm hearing. It's getting easier for you to get out of bed in the morning. It's getting easier for you to move on with your life. It's getting easier for you to look towards the future. And it doesn't feel like you, it's almost like you didn't get closure. I feel like this has to do with your husband, to be fair. You're trying to forgive yourself for things in the past. Yeah. And I feel like this has to do with a situation where you might not have been able to get closure, and that you finally coming to terms with the fact that sometimes we can't have closure. Sometimes it's not possible, and we have to be okay with that instead of torturing ourselves every day for the rest of our existence, because our loved ones truly don't want us to live like that. Okay. They really don't. But that's what I'm getting for you, dear. And I hope that reading resonated with you. I feel like you're moving into an easier energy for yourself. I know that last year was really hard for you. And I would have done more to help you if that's what I was supposed to do. But I witnessed your struggle, right? And I did what I was allowed to do. And I hope that you know that you have so many loved ones in spirit and angels and guides that are truly hoping that you can just grab life by the balls and just go with it from now on. Okay. That's what they're telling me. So I'm guessing that's probably Sean, right? Anywho, that's wonderful. Okay, Jenny. Thank you for allowing me to connect you today, Crystal. I wish you many blessings. Okay, Jenny. Oh, I don't know what this is. Hi, Jenny. Jenny, that was perfect. New place, new man, and new mindset. Thank you for guiding me in need. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, Jenny, let's see what we have for you, my love. Jenny, I'm being told that you have a physical ailment. Is that correct? Can y'all hear my dog snoring? She's so loud. You're sick right now. Okay. I was feeling something in the lower part of your lungs, and I was feeling just very drained and tired when I connected to your energy. And so, what I'm being led to do right now is to send you some physical healing. Okay. If that's all right with you, would you accept physical healing from me? Thank you. Thank you for giving me permission to enter your energy. Give me just a moment. Hmm. Jenny, you're only going to feel bad for 2 more days. Okay. We are relieving a lot of this heaviness that's in your body right now. I feel you have a lot of aches and pains around your chest, and we are pushing out this. We're pushing out this illness right now with energy. Okay, I want you to know that I did concentrate a lot of this energy right outside of your physical body, because I feel like this is an all over feeling of listlessness and tiredness, and so it's kind of pervasive throughout your whole body right now. But I do feel like a lot of it is concentrated in your chest. I don't know if you have like some kind of a head cold or something that's just really affecting your thought process. I'm just feeling really tired connecting to you. And so we've kind of infused some golden light within you, and I put in a lot of green healing energy around your chest. Okay, so please, please, please drink plenty of clean water, spring water, filtered water if you have it. This healing is going to really set in tonight while you're taking your reset and your energetic reset, your physical reset. Okay, so I want you to be aware tomorrow when you wake up, you might feel a little bit heavy because we have been doing a lot of work right now, and it's going to continue on through your astral. Okay, so when you're sleeping is when we have to have this physical reset. You have to allow your mind to reset as well. It's like rebooting a computer. Okay, so 2 more days and that is it. Period. End of story. Okay, so you let me know how you're feeling. In 2 days, I want you to send me a message and let me know how you're feeling. Okay. You feel like a lot of swelling in your jaw. It feels like a lot of congestion to me. Okay. A lot of congestion in your chest, a lot of congestion like in your head. Okay. All right. And I hope that helps you. Drink plenty of water, Jenny. Okay. If you do wake up tomorrow and you're feeling really heavy, just know that it will ease throughout the day and it will start getting lighter, and the healing will continue through the chest connection and an ear. I can feel that. I can feel that right here in my head. Okay. So I just want you to know that, yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Please drink Plenty of water. If you have any orange juice, that would help as well. Okay, any kind of citrus would also be beneficial if you want to put that in your water. If you don't like the taste of water, some people don't like the taste of water. Just do that, okay? Is there anything spiritual, emotionally keeping you sick? That's a very good question, Jenny. That is a very good question. I appreciate your question. Let me check. I do feel like just heaviness around your whole physical body, even though the congestion was only in your chest. Okay. So if you could be so kind, since you're asking if there's anything spiritually keeping you sick, I would suggest getting a stick of white sage or even blue sage, and saging your house to clear the energy of anything negative that might be hanging out there. Okay. So you can do that. That will also get rid of any kind of negative ions or bacteria that's in the air with whatever physical illness you're suffering from. Okay. And you can just buy, I think they even have that at Walmart, honey. I'm not going to lie to you. You can always get that at any type of metaphysical shop. There's plenty of online places on Facebook where you could purchase sage sticks. They're not very expensive, maybe $4 or $5. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do Miss Rachel. I got to drink my cold coffee, Rachel. Give me a second. I will answer one yes or no question from somebody who has shared out the live. Please be very specific with your question. If you're asking about a time frame, please make sure you leave the time frame in your question very specific, okay? Okay, if you would like me to answer your question, please share out so you get a share badge next to your name. Barb wants to know if I got... Barb, I totally forgot you said that. I was somewhere else, Barb. I was doing something, Barb. Goodness. I probably did. No, actually, I didn't. Hold on. Let me refresh again. Let's see what happens. No, Barb, did you do the confirmation page, my love? What is going on here? If you would like me to answer your yes or no question, and soon cannot be part of your question, I need a very specific timeline. Do not say soon. Soon means different things to different people. Okay? Soon could be a week, a day, a month, a year. It just depends on your perspective, right? Grapefruit is probably the best, Rachel, because it has naturally occurring quercetin in it. Quercetin is very good for healing viral infections and things of that nature. Okay. Why isn't this? Okay, I'm going to put this back up here so I can see who has shared. I'm only picking people who have shared, who have the little share guy next to their name. Okay. I don't know about the sugar, but the grapefruit for sure. You did now? Okay, Barb, let me check it out. Okay, Barb, I gotcha. What are we doing with it? What are we doing with this? Is this for you and somebody else or just you? What are we doing? Judith Neeson. Okay, so we're going to do Judith and Barb. You got it, my love. Okay, Miss Rachel. Yep. Okay, they want me to do cards for you too, Rachel. So we're going to get that knocked out. I do feel like you are moving into a happier energy right now. They're telling me you have happier times ahead. There's going to be some kind of a reunion. Some kind of a reunion. She's on right now too. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Barb. Hairpin in reverse. Ace of Cups, happier times, Wheel of Fortune. Things are going well. Let's see what else. The Sun in reverse, the Devil in reverse. The start. Rachel. I couldn't have Rachel. This is a really big time for you right now. This is like you can manifest your dreams right now. Okay. Out of the 6 cards that I pulled for you, 5 of those cards were major arcana, which means this is a really big tipping point or changing point or shifting point in your life right now. Okay. So we have the Hierophant in reverse. This is about releasing a commitment to something, letting go of something that was not serving your highest good or your highest purpose or speaking to your soul. Okay. So I don't know if this may be like a job or something that you moved away from. I don't think it's necessarily the job per se, but it just feels like it might have been your point of view towards this job, this situation that had to change. Okay. That needed to be shifted. Okay. And once you can move away from this situation that needs to be shifted, it's not exactly bringing you happiness anymore. It's not making you feel joy and passion when you interact with this thing, whatever it is, job, person, relationship, some type of commitment here that is just, it could be a religious situation. It just feels like some type of connection. Then the only card that you have that is not a major arcana is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is emotional happiness, new things for you to bring joy into your life, new sources of inspiration and love. That is coming in next to the Wheel of Fortune, which means that karma has been balanced and good things are coming into your life. It's coming in right over the Devil in reverse, which is releasing toxic relationships or situations, addictions, things of that nature. You have the Sun in reverse, which is also an extremely positive card. And the last card that I have for you is the Star card. This is wishing and manifesting what your heart's desire is. So I want you to think about that because I know what your heart's desire is because you mention it every time I talk to you. And I don't talk to you very often. But I feel like there's going to be a reunion with somebody that fills your heart, that you're very well connected to. You know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say it, but I feel like there will be a reunion with this person that you've been longing to be reunited with. Okay. I want you to think about how that will make you feel. I want you to think about everything that you want. He is literally flushing my body. I want you to think about everything that you want to manifest over the next 6 months, the next 6 months, because you have a lot coming in right now. I feel like you've really paid your dues as far as this last, oh God, I want to say 2.5 years. All right. 2.5 years, getting a lot of validation for that it's been 2.5 years that you've really been struggling through this. Okay. And I want you to know that you have paid your dues. You have completed what you needed to complete it. You've learned what you needed to learn from that struggle and that strife. Okay. It's been a long journey. When I say 2.5 years, I'm talking like 2019, 2020, and like the end of 2018. It feels like it was like right from I want to say like October of 2018 through till now. Okay, so we're at the tipping point. We're at the change. We're going to switch course here, and everything's going to be exactly how it should be. The Wheel of Fortune says that you have paid your dues, dear. It's time for you with this lotus flower. It's time for you to blossom. And again, right next to it, the Ace of Cups with the lotus flower, time for you to blossom. The Sun card in reverse is also an extremely positive sign. But the Star card is all about putting your wishes out into the universe, okay, and allowing yourself to manifest those things. You do deserve it. You are in for a beautiful year, and I'm just very grateful that I was here to tell you that, because I know you've been waiting for it for a long time. Okay. Yes, from October 2018 till now. Yep. Yep, absolutely. Hi, Crystal. How are you? So that's what I'm seeing for you, my darling. Hello, Kathy. And I wish you all the best. And I hope, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Rachel. I am grateful for you too. All right. I am. I'm grateful that I've been here through this, and I can see how much it's going to affect you and how much you are deserving of it, because you have been struggling and trying for so long now. You're literally the best thing to my ears, right? Hey, that's sometimes we just need some good news, right? And I got all your good news right here. Very, very, very good Major Arcana cards. Very good stuff. Okay. Awesome. What do we have next? Next, we have Misty. Missy, I believe I read your sister, Missy. Did I just read your sister? We're going to do something different for Missy. What are we doing? All right. Thank you, Rachel. We're going to go on to the next person now. Okay. I appreciate you. Missy. Missy, I'm going to do a chakra reading for you. Okay. Is that all right with you if I connect to your chakra energy system and check your chakras? Is that all right with you? Because they're telling me that this is what you need. Do you understand about chakras? Have you heard of chakras? Do you know how that works? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Give me just a moment while I connect to you, Missy Mockler. Okay, so I'm feeling some issues in your solar plexus here, Missy. This to me, it just means that you have where they're telling me right now that you have a fear of stepping outside of a comfort zone as far as what is expected of you. Okay, I feel like there has been maybe some boundaries put around your soul expression from an early age. And I feel like this right here is like, it's almost like you're really very afraid. And this is what I'm feeling. You're very afraid to stand up for yourself, or to step outside of these boundaries that somebody has put for you. And it feels to me like this is inevitable. Okay, this is absolutely inevitable that you are going to do this. And what I'm feeling right now is it seems like this has been something that might have been coming up for you physically, as far as feeling indigestion, feeling pain in your stomach, feeling pain right in the center of your being here, because that's where your chakra is. I don't know if you've been having stabbing pains, but it's almost like trying to break out of a shell. Your chakra it's spinning. Okay, it's spinning, but it's really moving very slow. And I feel like that's just it needs to pick up the pace here. So we're just going to give it a good spin. And we're going to help you release. Yes, you have. Yes, ma'am. We're going to help you release some of this fear. Okay. Because what you are holding inside of your body is not your own fear. You are holding the person's fear that puts you in this boundary. Okay. So you are literally carrying somebody else's fear inside of your body, inside of your soul. Do you want to carry that burden? Are you ready to release that burden that is not yours to carry? Okay, Missy, I'd like you to look at me, and I would like you to repeat after me. Look at me in my eyes, okay? You can repeat after me out loud or in your head, whichever is preferable to you, okay? Take a deep breath. I am ready to release the burdens that have been placed on me by others. I am ready to allow a seed of courage to be planted within me. I will no longer allow people to dictate my soul's expression. I am strong. I am confident. I am unique. And I will live my life as I see fit. Do you understand? Take a deep breath. Let it out. All right, my darling. What else do we have? We do have some issues with headaches here as well. And I don't feel like this has anything to do with a physical illness. I feel like this is overthinking. Okay. I feel like you have been overthinking, and that is something that you have been trained to do, to doubt yourself and to question whether or not your intuition is correct for you and whether or not your motives are correct for you. And all of these doubts and things like that are going to go away now that we have released this unconscious vow to hold on to other people's fear. Okay. So whatever pain you've been having in your head, the stress headaches, the tension headaches, things of that nature that you've been experiencing will start relieving. All right. I hope that helps you, dear. Yes, I know you do. I know you do. It's all right. Other than that, everything else seems to be working as best as it can be with your solar plexus, which is right in the center of your being. Everything else is moving energetically. It's not going as fast as it could be. The root chakra definitely is a concern, but it's not something that I would worry about right now. I feel like once we release this fear in the solar plexus, everything will start speeding up and moving the way that it should be. Your energy will be flowing. You will be more self-empowered. You will release your self-doubt and your fear, and everything will work out the way that it's supposed to. Okay? You're welcome. You're welcome. hope that helps you. Drink plenty of water. Your soul really needs it. I know your body needs it, but your soul also needs water. Okay, speaking of. Okay, next we have Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane. You're welcome. Monet, my darling, we're all broken. We're just human beings. It's okay. Sarah Jane. Hello, my love. Thank you, Cassie. I appreciate you. I'm so glad I could help your sister. Okay, Sarah. Sarah, I have a gentleman coming forward for you. Sarah Jane. Sarah, do you have a male that has passed over that that had either like a shoulder tattoo or something with his shoulder? Sarah is your soul sister. Okay, lovely. I'm feeling something with shoulder. And I'm not sure if this is a tattoo or an injury or something. He's showing me a hat. He's wearing a hat that has like a D on it. What is your brother's name? He doesn't feel like a very old person. Are you a younger person? I would say this person is not over D for Daniel. Okay, thank you. And he has passed? No, he had a D on his hat. And this Daniel has passed? Because he has like a beanie. He's wearing like a beanie. You know, it's a black beanie is what he's showing me. And there's a D. It's like a fancy script D on it. I would say he's not over 40. Does that make sense? So he's definitely still a young man. Nathan? Okay, but do you understand about the hat though? Okay, just give me a second. Let me get some more information. Do you understand about the black beanie? I'm getting a pain in my shoulder, in the other shoulder now. It feels different. What is this from? What was one of the were one of these gentlemen? Okay. I don't know. I just know. Did he work for a place that started with D? So you have a Daniel and a Nathan. Do we have both of you here? Yes, we're taking turns. Okay. Was there some kind of like it almost feels like an injury to the shoulder, some kind of trauma to the shoulder? It could be like if somebody passed from a car accident, if they were like impaled with something here. I just know that it feels like something through the shoulder here. It could have been that they've been shot or stabbed or something, but there's something going on with the shoulder. There's some kind of trauma to the shoulder. He's telling me 3. What is the 3 for? 3 years ago, what happened 3 years ago? Okay. This is what I'm wanting to ask you, Sarah Jane. They're showing me 3 for 3 years ago. Did one of them pass 3 years ago? He's also showing me like a what do you call this? Flannel? Like a flannel shirt. Did one of these men, you don't know how Daniel died? Okay. All right. And Daniel is your brother, Sarah? He's a friend of yours. Okay. So it feels like some kind of trauma. Nathan's the brother, Daniel's a friend. Okay, thank you. I'm trying to keep them straight here. It feels like some kind of trauma. Okay, some kind of trauma to the back, like something punctured him in the back, like he was stabbed or shot or impaled somehow. Something happened on his shoulder. Like I almost feel like his lung was punctured, you know? That's what it feels like to me. Okay, and that is Daniel. Okay, Nathan. Okay, Nathan is giving me a 7. This 7 represents a date. All right. So this is going to be the 7th month or the 7th day or a 7-year anniversary of something. As far as Nathan's bringing something up to do with this 7. Okay. There's something with this 7 here. I don't know what this is, but that's what he's telling me right now. He's making me cough. Was Nathan a smoker? His son was born on December 7th. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you. I had a feeling it had to do with a boy. I just didn't say that. Is his so his birthday just passed. It was December 7th. Yes, he smoked. Thank you very much. And which one of these gentlemen is associated with the motorcycle? Because I'm seeing like a black motorcycle right now. I feel like this might be Daniel. And which one of these gentlemen had a problem with their head? I'm feeling like my head is in a vice right now. It almost could be like migraines or just like frequent like cluster headaches, something like this to do with the head or some kind of illness with the head. But I'm feeling it very strongly. Which one of these gentlemen is associated with the bike and which one had the head problem? Okay, Amy, I will check on that. They didn't write, but my brother did days before he died and he had migraine. Okay, so he's showing me a motorcycle and then he's talking about headaches. Okay, so you can take both of those messages. Thank you. Yes, Amy, I'm sorry. Multitasking. And what do you want to tell your sister? What do you want to tell your friend? She needs to get her eyes checked. Have you been having trouble with your vision, Sarah? Yes. Okay. Thank you. You need to go get your eyes checked is what they're telling me. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of pressure I'm feeling in your eyes particularly. So your right eye. Okay. Thank you so much. I feel like there's a lot of pressure. And I was actually pointing to my right eye. The camera's flipped, but I feel like there's a lot of pressure in your eye. And I feel like maybe you need to get that looked at. Okay. I'm not going to honestly say that you need glasses. I feel like maybe it might be something with your optical nerve. Okay. I feel like your optical nerve is inflamed. And I think that this might be something that they can do with a medication, that they can fix with a medication. Okay. But it just feels like, I don't know what that's called. What is that called? He doesn't know what it's called. Let me ask Dr. Misty. What is this curl? It was. I'm not supposed to tell you. Okay, fine, whatever. But something to do with your optical nerve being swollen, and I think that they can handle that with like an antibiotic or a drop or something that they can do because your eyes are they're its own system. So antibiotics really wouldn't work for that, but it is a nerve inside of your body. So it might, I don't know. I'm feeling like you need to get it looked at because it's inflammation of your optical nerve. You could even tell them that a psychic told you that. Who knows? I do. Okay. So go get your eyes checked. Okay. Sarah Jane, we got you. Okay. Judith, how are you? Judith, you've been feeling it for weeks. Why are you procrastinating getting it checked? Get it checked, dude. Easy peasy. Thank you, Cassie. Hey, y'all make sure to like the video, like the page, follow me. You have to actually go in and change your follow settings because Facebook is a blocker. Go in and change your follow settings so that you follow me. You get notified when I go live, okay? Because I go live very often. You're welcome, my darling. You don't, things like that, you don't want to wait and you don't want to not get it looked at because when it's something that could be a very easy fix, with time turns into a more complex issue and not so easy to fix. So you go and you get it looked at and you get it taken care of and just nip it in the bud before it gets out of control, right? Good advice for everybody. Okay. What a cute little curl this is. My hair is so cute sometimes. Anyway, sorry. In love with myself. Welcome. Not really. Don't mind me. Judith. Judith, are you here? I love you so much, Sarah Jane. I'm just a weirdo. Don't mind me. Okay. Judith, are you back? Okay, Missy, go plug your phone in. Do it. Okay. Judith. Barbara, is that your friend? George, what are you eating? Is that your friend, Barb? Barbara. Hello, Nicola. How are you? Welcome to my live. Well, will you tell her to get over here so I can do her reading? I don't have all night. I've already been doing this for 2 hours. I'm getting tired. I don't need another lover. Hello, Robin from Iowa. How are you? Come on in. Give the video a like. Show some love. Give the page a like. Follow if you enjoy the readings tonight. I go live almost every single night. I will be live tomorrow night with my friend Jamie Miller. He is in Australia. He's an energy healer, life coach, and medium. So we will be having a wonderful night tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. So be sure to follow the page so you get notified when we go live tomorrow night. You just messaged her. Okay, Barb, we're going to do yours while we're waiting because time's a wasting. Okay, so they're telling me you have 500,000 family members and there's too many to give messages. So they're going to channel through these cards because you have so many people, Barbara. Never had that problem before, Barb. I feel like I have connected you to probably every person in your soul family that has passed already. So that makes sense why they would rather just do the easy way. Because the way that I channel, they don't really separate. They just all come through at once and it just gets to be a cluster. Okay. Ooh. Barbara, do you have a love interest right now? She's on and you texted her 3 times. Okay. Well, we're doing yours. And then we will do Judith. She's going to enjoy it. Okay. We do love to talk. Yes, darling. I've got lots of things coming out here. Do you have a love interest right now? Barbara. Get out. No. Wonderful. Good to know. Keep my eye out for you, Barb. Okay, because in the center of your cards here, we have the Lovers. Okay, so this usually means a soulmate relationship or a romantic relationship, somebody coming in. I feel like you are on the timeline to meet this person. And I feel like, ooh, what is going on with your stomach, Barb? Barbara? What the hell is that? Holy Mother of God. Are you still having problems with your stomach? There's something wrong with your stomach, babe. Did we get this cleared up already? Hi, Judith. If you give me just a moment, I'm doing your friend Barb's reading right now, and then we will do yours right after that, okay? Barb, we gotta get this fixed. It doesn't feel good at all. It's not just bloat. It's something else. You need a scope. You need to get it. Did you get your scope? You were talking about getting a scope a couple months ago. It still feels bad. You got the scope. Everything was okay. It doesn't feel like it is. Oof, yuck. Okay. Three of Wands is you being on a timeline. If you can see this guy is literally deciding what is in his best interest in the future. And this is you thinking about what you want, thinking about, thinking about the future. Okay. And this is because you are putting your needs first and you're doing what's best for you. This is why this Lover's card is coming out here. You're finally going to be, I don't want to say worthy of a soulmate, because we are all worthy of a soulmate, but you're finally going to be in the energy of receiving a soulmate because of everything that you're pouring into yourself. Okay. This is where it comes from. When we love ourselves, we attract other people that will love us as well. Okay. That's what happens. You do have the Strength card in reverse. This is being comfortable with your vulnerabilities and allowing yourself to be vulnerable in front of people. Oh, Barb, I think, I'm not going to lie. It feels like, God, it's horrible. What is this? There's like, it's a pinching right at the top of your stomach. Is what it feels like. It feels like a pinch at the top of your stomach where you have like these three flaps that close and keep everything in your stomach, keeps you from having reflux and things of that nature. It's I don't know what it's called, but it feels like something might be hurts. It almost feels like some kind of muscular atrophy, like something has it's stuck. It yes, but it's also up at the top of your stomach. I understand about your intestines. There's something going on here. Shit. This hurts, Barb. You got to do something about this. Then you have the Eight of Wands in reverse. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay on track with this, but I keep getting distracted by this pain you're having. Eight of Wands in reverse, followed by the Six of Pentacles. I feel like this is you kind of keeping to yourself, keeping information to yourself, not really telling people. What the message I'm getting here, honey, is that I feel like keep your success for yourself, because I do feel like there may be some people that are not necessarily meaning ill towards you, but that might be a little resentment of your happiness, a little jealous of your success. And when you tell people how good things are going for you, whether they love you or not, sometimes the people that love us the most are the ones that are the most jealous of us, right? So I feel like this is about just only giving what people are giving you, and not really not oversharing your success. That's all for you, babe. That success in your life right now is all for you. It's all for how wonderful you feel about yourself. I'm all about it right now. I am all about me and how wonderful I feel for myself. So many people are jealous right now. Can't, because you're moving out. Yes. And I feel like we should just kind of keep that to ourselves so that we're not allowing people to direct negative energy towards us, if that makes sense to you. And I think that's what you should do. Just concentrate. You don't have to brag about your success to be proud of your success. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm feeling for you. Please, God, get your stomach looked at again. Get a second opinion, because this doesn't feel good, Barb. I honestly can say that it's not okay. Yes, you're doing well. Absolutely. That's what I tell everyone. I'm doing well. No matter what. I'm doing well. Okay, Judith. Judith has expressed concerns with her family. So let me see what I get. What do I get for you, Miss Judith? Barbie, get out of here. Okay, Judith. Judith, let me look. I'm just going to tap into your energy and look and see what's going on with your family. You said your family's going through some hardships right now. And I'm just going to have a look with your permission, connect your energy and see what's going on. Okay. Judith, did you leave again? Judith. Well, she's not talking, Barb, and I need her to give me permission. Judith. This is taking a lot of time. Barbara. She's texting. Okay, I'm going to have to skip her because I've been on over 2 hours and I'm not going to sit here and wait for someone to finish conversation with you while other people are waiting to get their readings. Okay, Amy, are you here? Carmen, there is a list and I'm at the end of it because I have been on for 2 hours and 15 minutes and I will continue readings tomorrow. Okay, Miss Amy, let's see what we got for you, my darling. First of all, immediately when I connect to your energy, Amy, I am feeling like you are I don't want to say struggling is not the right word. So when I connect to your energy, Amy, I'm feeling a very angelic realm with you. It feels like you came from the angelic realm, which to me would mean that you have a very soft heart, good intentions, and you're very compassionate as far as people are concerned. However, I do think that you struggle. I think that you're struggling right now with what I would say would be temptations. Okay. Temptations is what you're struggling with. So your boyfriend died 2 weeks ago. I'm so sorry to hear that, my darling. And so as far as the temptations are concerned, it could be that you're struggling because of your gentle heart and your compassion and just your overall feeling of empathy that you have. Very strong emotions, very connected to emotions. And so sometimes when we are very connected to emotions, we have a tendency to cling to emotions, okay, even if they are not healthy for us. And I feel like that's what we're struggling with right now, with resisting the temptation to numb our emotions. Does that make sense to you? And you lost your brother last year. Yes. So as far as that is concerned, do you feel like you're currently struggling to not have an addiction with something? Because I feel like there's definitely an issue here where we have had overwhelming emotions for the majority of our life, and And sometimes we just reach for something that will help take away our pain, right? That's what I'm feeling for you. Now, Amy Joelle Freeman, your name has a very angelic ring to it as well. So I want you to know that depression, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I can feel that. And I can feel that you have been struggling with that. And I'm so sorry that you're going through this. Please know that I would never want to be in your shoes because it's just so hard for you because of everything that you feel. It's so very overwhelming. And I understand that. I understand that. And my heart goes out to you. And I wish, I wish that you could see what an angelic soul that you have, and it's not fair that you have to feel all of this pain, is it? Mm-hmm. And you do hear them say your name sometimes. Now, are you specifically hearing your boyfriend and your brother? This makes a lot of sense to me that you can hear them because you do come from the angelic realm. You're what I would consider to be an earth angel. Okay. There are others that you were hearing. Okay. That's what I was wondering because since you were 17, that makes a lot of sense to me. Okay. That is a very transformative time for most people, right about the age of 17. You're a nurse. That makes a lot of sense to me too. If you're an empath and you're an earth angel and you're a healer. So this all resonates with you. Thank you so much, Amy. I would like to know if you are currently doing anything to cleanse your energy, to clear your energy, and to release energy from other people that you have connected with on a daily basis. Because as a nurse and as an empath, and almost all nurses are empaths. Empaths are kind of like energy sponges. Okay. So when you're an energy sponge, everyone that you interact with, when you're giving healing energy to them, you are receiving what is making them ill and you are receiving their heavy energy. Okay. So it might not necessarily make you ill, whatever they're giving you, but you're giving an energy exchange with everyone that you interact with on a daily basis. So if you're working in hospice or if you're working in end of life care or something like this, nursing home situation, you're going to be picking up so many heavy emotions from all of the patients that you deal with. Nurses in general pick up a lot of heavy emotions because they're usually dealing with people who are sick and people who don't feel good. Okay. And they're in those lower vibrations. You are literally speaking the life of an empath right now, and you are a nursing home nurse. Yes, I thought so. And so what I'm seeing for you, dear, is you really need to try to clear your energy out every single day because you're an empath. So you would not struggle so badly with depression if this was a regular practice for you. Okay. But as an energetic empath, somebody who's very susceptible to, you have such a bright healing light that it attracts people who need that in your life. Okay. And this is why you constantly struggle with depression. It's because you are overloading yourself with this negative energy that you're picking up from other people, and you're not clearing it out. You're not wringing out your sponge. And that's really what you need to start learning how to do, and what you literally need to start practicing. Literally hurts my soul when people are users or hurt others. Absolutely. Absolutely. It does. It hurts your soul. It's an insult to your soul because everyone deserves to be truly loved unconditionally and treated with respect, right? And you learned this because your parents were abusive, and you learned this because your partner was abusive. And so I truly want you to think about let me give you a list of ways. Okay. I'm going to give you a list of ways that you can clear your energy and cleanse your energy. Okay. When you leave work, okay, before you even get in your car, I want you to stand still outside of your work. Unless it's raining, of course, make sure you have an umbrella, but stand very still outside of your work. I want you to take a deep breath in. And when you breathe out, I want you to consciously release what you're holding on to from that day. Okay. Like I am releasing everything that I pulled in today. That's the first thing you can do. Then when you get in your car, I want you to put on songs that you like to listen to, songs that make you happy, or something that's going to make you feel soothed. Okay. When you get into your house, okay, if the weather is permitting, go sit outside for a few minutes and relax, or you can go and take a nice bath. All right. Salt bath is very important for empaths because it pulls out imperfections, impurities, and negative energy in your body, negative ions, things of that nature. Himalayan salt is the best thing you can do. Okay. You want to put maybe like a half a cup of salt. If you don't have baths, you can take showers. Do that when you get home from work. I don't know if you're a morning shower or night shower, but do it when you get home from work, because when you get into the shower, you can literally visualize and imagine yourself washing off everything that you picked up that day. Okay. All right. So you either take a bath or you take a shower when you get home. Okay. Then you can sit down, you can relax, and you can be in your own energy. All right. But you're picking up all this all day, every day, especially, working in a nursing home. It's very sad. They're very sad. You're sad for them. Everybody feels glum. And it's really hard to stay in positive vibration and bring positivity back into your work every day, because they're soaking it up and they just love it. It feels wonderful when you're around. You make them feel comforted and soothed, and you're taking away their pain and their sadness. So God love you for that. It's wonderful, but I really truly feel like you need to take better care of yourself, or you're going to burn out, darling. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. And you've had a very hard time recently. So you definitely need to take better care of yourself. Emma, let the dog out. You send the only one who won't leave a dying person alone if there's no one here. Yes, absolutely. You are an earth angel, and I appreciate everything you do for them. That's truly lovely of you. Okay. You're definitely in the right profession because you feel so much empathy and compassion for them. And I wish you nothing but the best. I truly do. And I think if you could do those things, I also think it's important for you. You can also get like a black crystal. You could get some black obsidian, or you could get some labradorite, or black obsidian. And either one of these crystals, you can just get a little piece of it, keep it in your pocket while you're at work, and that will also soak up negative energy as well. Okay. So that, and then you can also sage your home, or you can get sage essential oil and put sage essential oil to try and clear your energy. There's lots of different ways for you to clear out your energy so you're not carrying around other people's stuff. And I promise you that it will definitely change your life once you start taking care of your energy. Okay. Now Judith says, I'm sorry, I didn't know why you're not getting my text. I don't know either why I'm not getting your text, Judith. But if you're still here, please comment. You're welcome, Amy. I hope that helps you. God bless you. Judith, please comment so I can get your reading. So you have some hardship, some issues going on with your family right now. Is that correct, Judith? Yes, your loved ones are definitely. Who do you think was telling me about you, Amy? They were telling me about you. Hi, Kalea. How are you? Yes, I am having a wonderful day. Okay, Judith. So your family is having some hardships. I know. I'm so sorry, sweetie. You're definitely dealing with the life lesson of attachment right now. Joel. Amy Joel. Yes. Okay. You're welcome, darling. Okay. And so, Judith, I'm just going to take a peek and look and see what the issue is here, and why this is lingering in your family's karmic line here. Because I do feel like it's a karmic issue. I feel like there's a health related issue that someone has been dealing with as well. I don't know. Has somebody in your family recently had COVID or been ill? Okay, Judith, I'm being told. Yes, they have. Okay. I'm being told that there's oh my goodness. So, which one of your family members is the very pessimistic person that is always thinking the worst is going to happen? You are the one that's sick with COVID or with a health issue? Okay, who is this? Are you the person that is very pessimistic and always expects the worst? Is this you? Because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting, well, if you expect the worst, you're going to get the worst. And that's what I keep hearing. Like, if you're always afraid you're going to get COVID, then you're going to get COVID. If you're always worried about getting to a car accident anytime you drive, you're going to get into a car accident. If you're always thinking about something and putting your energy towards something, then you are going to manifest that timeline for yourself because you're putting all your energy towards it. Okay, with fear of something happening, it's you. Okay, I thought so, my love. When you fear something happening and you put all of your mental energy towards it and your thoughts towards it, it's going to manifest. Okay, so what I would suggest to you, maybe, instead of always thinking the worst, I would challenge you to try to find the positive in situations instead of always looking for the negative in the worst case scenario. Now, I do realize that you do this so that you cannot be disappointed. Okay. Because if we expect the worst to happen, if we're always concerned that the worst is going to happen, when it does happen, we are right and we are encouraged that we are not disappointed because we were expecting that anyways, right? So if you want better things to come into your life, if you want these problems in your family to go away, you need to start thinking about more positive outcomes instead of what your worst case scenario or your fear is about the situation. Okay, I mean that only makes sense. To me, it makes sense. So instead of like a lot of people say, be positive, think positively, and don't worry and don't stress, because worry and stress are very negative emotions and they put you in a lower vibrational state, which causes you to become ill. Okay, stress causes illness, physical illness. Stress is a very negative emotion and it causes physical illness in the body. All right. I'm feeling so much pain in my head, and I'm not sure if this is you right now, Judith, but I just feel like whether you know it or not, you're very dehydrated. This is the kind of head pain. You don't look for the worst. You're just ready when it happens. Well, you're ready because you've already thought that it's going to happen, and that's why you prepare yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're saying, okay, this worst thing is going to happen, so I'm going to prepare myself for this in the eventuality that it does happen. And you're still putting yourself in the timeline where that happens. Okay? So I feel there's like a lot of dehydration going on. Your brain feels dehydrated, Judith. I'm not sure if you're just drinking too much caffeine or what, but your brain is literally dehydrated. This is the pain that I feel in my head when I have not had enough water. Okay, so I know that's what's going on with you because it is exactly the same. It's just a general feeling of pain. It's not in any one specific place. It's just literally generally inside your head hurts. Drink some freaking water, you dehydrated noodle. Come on, girl. And as far as the financial situation, this is going to turn around. I feel like there's going to be a good omen here. I feel like something is turning around as far as this financial situation. I'm seeing 2 weeks for you. I think within a 2-week period of time, you're going to see the change and something is there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. Do you understand this, Judith? I do feel like there's a financial burden or stress on you right now. And I feel within a couple of weeks, it's gonna flip around and be better. It's gonna start turning a corner. Okay. So I hope those messages help you, Judith. I'm sorry we had such a hard time connecting, but I hope all those messages help you. Okie dokie. You're welcome. Okay, now that we have completed all of the readings with 2.5 hours live, we are going to say thank you so much to everybody who joined us tonight. I appreciate you all participating. I hope you enjoyed your readings, and I hope you will tune in tomorrow night to join Jamie Miller and I. He's an energy healer, life coach, and medium. We will be doing readings together tomorrow night here on my page, Misty the Medium 2, and that will be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope to see you there. Please like and follow the page in the meantime. And if you're interested in private services with me, those can be found on my page under the services box or in the link in the description box. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Just wanted to ask a question. I'm going to take this February 3rd to go see my fiance and just wanted to know if it's going to be a safe flight. Yes, Teresa, everything will be fine. You don't have to worry. You can be excited. Everything is going to be fine. All right, everybody, have a great night. Many blessings.